Good evening. Today we are going to see integration. So what does integration means? You would have studied differentiation in the previous sections, right? So this integration is reverse process of differentiation. Reverse process of differentiation. So it is denoted by this symbol, long S. Okay, S-like symbol, extended X. Mithun, can you say what is the differentiation of x squared?
Yes, ma'am.
Answer is
2x.
on the board.
Ma'am,
Uh,
2x.
huh?
2x, ma'am.
The answer is given. Okay. Can you tell me the formula to find differentiation of x to the power n?
Nx to the power n minus 1.
X to the power n minus d by dx of dx. So here, listen. Varsha, do you belong to T25 batch?
Mom?
You belong to 12th standard batch?
No.
Which class?
Mom, can you say, Mom, the volume is so low.
So this is 12th standard batch, CBSE. Do you belong to this batch? I'm not intimated about your name.
Yes, Mom, I belong to this class.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, d by dx of x square is equal to 2x. So integration of 2x dx equal to x square. Integration is the reverse process of differentiation. I already told you. So once if you differentiate x square, you will get 2x. And if you take 2x as input for integrating, 2x again leads you back to x. Right? So the basic formula for integration is y is equal to integral symbol f of x dx, wherein f of x we call it as integrand function, dx is called as variable of integration. Once if you complete integration, it will give you the result capital F of x, which is called antiderivative, plus C. So it is a must. Capital F of x represents antiderivative plus C. Why ma'am antiderivative? I already told you, once if you differentiate the function, it will give you derivative. We find the derivative using differentiation. Is it not? We take this derivative as input and we find antiderivative. The terms, okay. So f of x we call it as integrand function with respect to, as we do in differentiation, with respect to, here also we use this dx, which is called as variable of integration, based on which we are going to integrate. It results in capital F of x, that we call it as antiderivative. I'll tell you what is this constant. This is C, which represents some constant. Okay, I'll tell you what is this. So here we have d by dx of x square plus 5. As you said, d by dx of x square will give you 2x. d by dx of x square plus 5 or plus 7, 8, whatever the number you give, the result again is going to be 2x. So where gone this 5? In the next example also we have the same type, similar type. d by dx of x square minus 100 by 7, which results in 2x. This minus 100 by 7, it went somewhere. Okay, in differentiation, we don't bother about the constants which results after finding the derivative. But in integration, after finding the antiderivative, whatever left out, we consider it as plus c, that is constant. Now, can you follow what is this constant? Yes, Mithun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about you, Varsha?
Yes, ma'am.
Just don't bother about the problems. Constant, what is antiderivative, what is integrand function, and why this dx. Based on dx only, we will integrate. As like here we have dx in the denominator. Here we have integration in the side of the function. That's it. No other difference. Both are similar. I'm proceeding. There are two types of integrations. One is indefinite, another one is definite. Indefinite and definite. I'm not going to take much of my time for this and all. We have a lot of topics left out. So indefinite means there is no limitation. Limitation is not given. Just the integrand function and the variable based on which we are going to integrate. There is no limit at all till infinity we can take. Okay, even the starting is not given, the ending is also not given. Indefinite, open. Mostly most of our topics will cover indefinite type. Here we have limitation. Initially we have A. Starting point is A and the ending point is B. It has a limit. Only between this A to B we can work out with f of x and dx. Beyond which it cannot reach out. So this we call it as definite. Boundaries are fixed. You understand like this. Boundaries are fixed. Inside the boundary only we can find the antiderivative. Okay. Limitations are given, then it comes under definite. If limitations is not there, then it becomes indefinite. Right? So as I told you, it is a reverse process of differentiation. If you differentiate sin x, it will result in cos x. You take cos x as input and integrate, then again it will lead you to sin x. Okay. In the second example, if you take cos x as input, it will give you minus sin x after differentiation. Now I am taking minus sin x for integration. Okay, this you need a formula. Minus sin x for integration, it will again lead to minus cos x. Sin x equal to minus cos x. So minus of minus cos x. Minus of minus cos x becomes positive cos x. Okay. சில ஃபார்முலாஸ் மட்டும் மாறும். மற்றது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா more or less similar to differentiation. So do one thing. Today I have taken more or less 20 formulas, not more than 20. So make a note in different sticky notes or whatever it is, paper, chart, எங்கேயோ எழுதிட்டு உங்களோட ரூம்ல ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கோ. நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி 20 ஃபார்முலாஸ் எனக்கு பை ஹார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுங்க. Okay, next class 20. I'll cut the class 20. But so many formulas we have in integration along with methods. Okay, you have lots to memorize. Do one thing, list out all the formulas, stick in some other wall which your focus will be there. Maximum your focus கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கிற wall பண்ணிக்கோ. பாஸ் பண்ணும்போது சும்மா பார்த்து போக கூடாது. Just memorize, try. பண்ணிட்டோமா எனக்கு தெரியுதா அப்படின்னு ஒன்னொன்னா செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Yes. So this is the format. If d by dx of capital F of x, derivative equal to f of x. Yeah. Then integrating my derivative. F of x dx will give you the capital F of x plus c. Pictorial representation. It was the technical representation. அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த ஒரு ஷீட் ஞாபகம் வச்சுட்டேன்னா you can define what is integration. Correct? Is that clear? You have doubts? Yes. I'll give you formulas, you just copy. I didn't want to present, I wanted to write. So whenever I write one formula, you also take it. Formulas, first one, x power n dx equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Don't forget this c, where n should not be equal to minus 1. Minus 1 vanda enna problem? Minus 1 vanda anything to the power minus 1 vanda, what, how will it write? X to the power minus 1 vanda, we used to write it as 1 by x. We will take the reciprocal. So n must not be equal to minus 1. அப்படிங்கிற condition we have given. 1 by x vanda, we need to take log. That's the reason. Second one, e power x dx equal to e power x plus c. E power x plus c. A power x dx. A power x divided by log, as I already told you, log to the base e a plus c. When a is greater than 0 and a must not be equal to 1. Remember these conditions also. Fourth one, integration of sin x dx equal to minus cos x plus c. Minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x dx. Okay, idoda upside down. Just sin x. No need to write negative sign. Sin x. So remember, sin to cos is negative. Adu mattum nyabagam vechuko. Sin convert, when you convert, it becomes minus cos. Sec square x. Sec square x dx equal to tan x plus c. 1. Cosecant square x dx equal to minus cot x plus c. Can I proceed? Yes. Okay. Evocation, Varsha, have you completed? Okay. Evocation, right. Very good. Next one. Sec x tan x. Sec x tan x gives sec x plus c. Next one. Cosecant x cot x dx gives minus cosecant x plus c. Minus. Tenth one, 1 by x dx. I already told you to have a reciprocal, then we need to involve log. Log of x. Log of mod x. X not equal to 0. Seventh one, dx by square root of, you have 1 first, 1 minus x square. Then it is equal to sine inverse of x plus c. Again, it can also have another formula, minus cos inverse of x plus c, where mod x less than 1. Child 1, okay, dx by x into square root of x square minus 1. Here x comes first. Then is equal to sec inverse of x mod x plus c, or minus cosecant inverse of mod x plus c, where mod x greater than 1. Next one, 13th one, dx by 1 plus x square. Without square root, we have 1 plus x square. That is equal to tan inverse. Tan inverse of x plus c. Illa minus cot inverse of x plus c. Therefore, x belongs to real numbers. If there is no square root in the denominator, then straight away go to tan inverse. You have x outside your square root, we have sec inverse or cosecant inverse. Otherwise, square root starting with 1 minus, then straight away go to sine inverse. ரெண்டு ஃபார்முலாக்கு தான் நான் மைனஸ் வந்திருக்கு, மைனஸ் காட் எக்ஸ் minus cot x minus cosecant x minus cos x. That 3 minus. And in inverse, second formula, all formulas have negative signs. Totally 6 formulas have negative signs. One, 14th one. Not 14th one. Next one is rules. So that's all. Your formulas. I'm not going to extend formula count because next week we'll be seeing different sets of formulas. These are basics. Shall I proceed? Yes. Jason? Switch on your video, Jason. Jason? Are you there? Okay, can you hear me? You have completely trouble when we can't speak and enable my video. Can you see the screen? Okay, fine. Next slide. Rules. First one, d by dx of integration symbol f of x dx. then this will be equal to f of x. Okay. D by dx of, within bracket I am having integration, which means derivative will be inside. We are directly integrating the derivative. After integrating the derivative, the result will be antiderivative. Whatever we saw in the introduction, the same thing is represented here. Integrate e by dx of f of x dx. Integrate d by dx of f of x dx, then f of x will accompany with constant. Third one, integrate k f of x dx. So integrand function is given, variable is also given, a constant along with the function is given. K is a constant. If that is the case, you can bring the constant outside your integration symbol, and then you can go for integrating the function. Okay, bring this k outside. That's all. K is any constant. K is any constant. Integrate in bracket f of x plus or minus g of x dx. Bracket dx equal to, let's split it like a polynomial, f of x dx plus or minus, very simple, g of x dx. An expression, it has, if it in the form of a terms, one or two terms, then it can be splitted having the operator in between. One, integrate f of ax plus b dx. Inside the function, the parameter is, instead of x, we have given an expression. Then antiderivative will be equal to capital F of ax plus b. Instead of in differential, we'll be writing, after differentiating ax, we'll be writing a along with the derivative. But here, after integrating ax, we'll be writing a as denominator. Side differential. அதுவே இங்க கீழ எழுதுறோம் as a denominator. That's all. Right? Don't miss out the constant. Plus c. When a is not equal to 0. A is not equal to 0 because we are taking the denominator now, so it should not be equal to 0. I'm proceeding. Copy. Sixth one, it's very important. Integrate f dash of x by f of x dx. F dash of x divided by f of x dx equal to log of to the base e of f of x plus c. Example, rate 2x divided by x squared dx. Now what is f dash of x? If f of x is the function, f dash of x is the differential derivative of f of x. F dash of x will be the derivative of f of x. This is the case, then the answer will be equal to log e of x squared plus x. புரியலன்னு சொல்லாத, இப்ப கண்டிப்பா புரியாது. Just memorize the formula. We'll see in problems. Integrate f of x to the power n into f dash of x dx equal to f of x divided by n plus 1, n plus 1 plus variable is not equal to minus. So that's all for today. More or less 20 formulas, no? 13 formulas and 7 rules. These rules will not change. Maybe 3 or 4 rules again we have to add with this list. But you have lot of formulas to be added that we will be seeing later. Only one formula will be needing today for our problem solving. I am adding that one formula. Take a note of this. Only one formula. This is one formula. Okay. Integrate 1 by a square plus x square dx equal to 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c. We will be using this formula today. Proceeding. First problem, very easy problem. Antiderivative of x to the power 5. The formula is x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. So x power 5 plus 1, here my n is equal to 5. So 5 plus 1 divided by 5 plus 1 plus c, which will be equal to x power 6 by 6 plus c. Based on first formula, x power 6 by 6 plus c. Integrate x power n dx. Integrate x power n dx. When n is not equal to minus 1, then the value will be x to the power n plus 1, because there is no integer given, n itself given. So Write the formula. X to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Suppose if n is equal to minus 1, the question is x to the power minus 1 dx. Then this is the answer. Take the reciprocal 1 by x dx. This is one of the formulas. 1 by x dx. Then it will end up in log to the base e mod x plus c. Formula number 10. Formula number 10. Simple. This type of questions you want it. Next one. Integrate 4x cube plus cos x dx. We cannot take this as polynomial, algebraic expression, nothing, because one is trigonometric function, another one is 4x cube. Okay, both are different. It doesn't belong to one category. So here we are going to use the rules. Rule number, which rule? Just go through the rules and tell me which rule number we are going to use. Just go through fourth rule. Fourth rule. If two functions are given, in between if you have a plus or minus, then the two functions can be splitted. Right? F of x plus g of x. Both are not related to each other. If 4x cube plus 2x square plus x, if this is the case, it is considered as polynomial. Okay, here both are not related. Then we can split it. Integrate 4x cube dx plus integrate cos x dx. You can integrate separately and at last you can add it. 4x cube. Now again use the next rule. K dx. K f of x dx. K f of x dx. What is the rule? If there is a constant inside the symbol, then you can bring out the constant outside. Here 4 is a constant, so I can bring it out easily. Just bring the 4 outside your integrand symbol. 4 integrate x cube dx plus cos x dx. That's all. What is the answer for x cube? X to the power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. This results 4 into x to the power 4 by 4 plus, we have already splitted the function into 2. We are integrating separately. So add a constant after integrating each function. I have added c1 after integrating x cube plus cos x dx. Integrate cos x dx. See the formula and tell me what is the answer. Minus sin x or sin x? Which formula? Formula number fourth one. Fourth one or fifth one? Fifth one. Isn't it? So cos x equal to sin x. Integrating cos x, it results in antiderivative sin x plus constant. Here for the second time I am integrating, so I am adding c2. C is equal to c1 plus c2, both are constants. Now add the results. 4 and 4 will get cancelled out. X to the power 4 alone remains plus sin x, and at last c1 plus c2. The final result will be x to the power 4 plus sin x. You can combine the constants. It becomes c. This is the answer. Very simple now. I don't think it is a difficult task to understand. Yes? Do you
Yes.
have doubts? Marsha?
No.
Doubts இல்லையா? No ma'am இருக்கு.
Doubts இல்ல போக போக I'll understand. Now only came.
Okay. Go understand all the process. Devakesh, do you have doubts? Jason, type your response at least if you are there. Okay, thank you. Next. Next, only one function. There is no change between differentiation and integration as e power x. If you differentiate e power x, derivative will be the same e power x. You integrate e power x with respect to dx, then the same thing results. But for integration, you have to add the constant. That's all. E power x dx. Differential ku maradu, integration ku maradu. Same thing results. Derivative will be equal to antiderivative. Ninth sum, e by dx of secant x will be equal to secant x tan x. This is derivative. Integrating the derivative, secant x tan x dx, when you integrate, formula number 8, it results again back to sec x plus constant. Here sec x we call it as antiderivative. முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் ஃபார்முலாஸ் திருப்பி திருப்பி எழுது, ஏன்னா அப்பதான் கன்ஃபியூஷன் இல்லாம you can memorize. d by dx of secant x is equal to sec x tan x. Again sec x tan x dx, if you integrate, you will get sec x plus c as output. I'm proceeding. Next one, d by dx of minus cot x equal to cosecant square x. If you take the differentiation, the result is cosecant square x. Integrating cosecant square x dx based on formula number 7, cosecant square x dx, you will get minus cot x plus c. This is antiderivative. Why, ma'am, you are repeating derivative and antiderivative often? For you to get memorized. Cosecant square x dx is equal to minus cot x plus c. And problem number 11, d by dx of cos 2x. Differentiating cos 2x, what will you get? Cos x and minus sin x. As usual, apply போடலாம். Cos 2x and minus sin 2x. Again, instead of x, we have 2x. Differentiating 2x again, you will get into 2. Now, final result is minus 2 sin 2x. This integrate control. Minus 2 is in the place of k, constant. So you can bring that constant outside. Bring constant outside. So here I have my constant. Integrate minus sin 2x dx. Sin 2x integrate panna enna varum? Minus cos 2x. இங்க ஒரு minus extra இருக்கு. Minus 2 into minus cos 2x. So instead of x, we have 2 here. 2x மட்டும் integrate panna, again you will get 2. So put the 2 in the denominator. Put the 2 in the denominator. And at last, don't miss out this constant. Plus c. C plus C. But minus into minus becomes 2 cos 2x by 2. Here you have 2 2's. Plus 2 here in the numerator and plus 2 in the denominator. Just cancel it. The result is cos 2x plus C. Next step. Am I going fast? So am I going fast?
No, no.
Devakesh, copy.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one. F of ax plus b dx. This is one of the rules. An expression is given in the place of x. Then f of ax plus b after integration. Integrating ax plus b, when a is not equal to 0, then the result becomes 1 by a capital F of ax plus b plus c. அப்ப இங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம் 5x square minus 8x plus 5. 5x square minus 8x plus 5 into dx. என்ன பண்ணலாம் ஓகே நான் கண்டினியூஸ் ஸ்பீட் பண்றேன் f minus 8x dx plus 5 சரியா இதை integrate பண்ணா you will get 5 outside x square dx minus 8x dx plus 5 dx, which again will give you as 5 into x to the power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. No need to write c, we'll write at the end as capital C. 8 x to the power 1 இருக்கு அப்ப 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus 5 dx மட்டும் தனியா இருக்கு. See k dx ன்னு இருந்துச்சுன்னா this can be as like x plus c. Yeah? 5x plus c. C1 c2 c3 equal to c. What is the final result? 5 by 3 x cube minus 8 by 2 x square plus 5x plus c. Then you can simplify 5 by 3 x cube minus 4x square plus 5x plus c. If the result or choice is not given, it's up to us. You can simplify to the maximum. Don't try now. Just copy whatever it is displayed in the slide because we have a lot of problems to be completed. Okay, finished? Yes, okay, very good. Varsha, Devakesh, Jason, right. Next question. So similar type of question. No need to copy this. You make it as a homework. I will explain. You make it as a homework. See, 8 by x, which can be split as 8 1 by x. 8 1 by x. Please listen. 8 1 by x dx. 8 1 by x. This 8 is a constant. After bringing 8 outside, it becomes 1 by x. 1 by x in 1 log word. Log v of x. Plus 5 by x square. அப்படின்னு வந்துச்சுன்னா x square 1 by x square dx அப்படின்னா we can take it as x to the power minus 2. Integrate x to the power minus 2 dx. Please listen. It's similar like x to the power n. Apply the formula. The formula apply பண்ண என்ன வரும்? X to the power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. What will result? Minus 2 plus 1 and 1 minus 1 தான வரும். Minus 1 by minus 1, which will be equal to minus 1 by x. Yeah, minus 1 by x. Don't copy. It is a homework problem. I am explaining it so. Next division. You have x to the power cube in the denominator, so which can be written comfortably as 6 integrate 1 by x cube dx can be written as 6 x minus 3 dx. Same thing, apply the first formula. X to the power minus 3 plus 1 divided by minus 3 plus 1. In that case, you will get x squared as result. Yeah. To complete this formula, next question. Take the question. 8 by x minus 5 by x square plus 6 by x cube dx. Each time you have to use rules as well as the formula. To split the functions, use the rules. For integration, use the formulas. Maximum you have to simplify first and then finally apply the formula for integration. Next one, first method for integration, substitution method. Substitution method. As the name says, see the question, integrand e power x divided by 1 plus e power 2x dx. E power x divided by 1 plus e power 2x dx. E power x is equal to t. This is first method under integration by substitution. E power x is equal to t and e power x dx equal to dt. We have to take likewise. E power x is equal to t, then the differential of e power x, that is e power x with respect to dx. The derivative. After differentiation, e power x dx will be equal to dt. Now substitute. Integrate dt e power x dx. இது ரெண்டையும் combine பண்ணா it will be equal to dt. Divide by 1 as it is plus e power x is equal to t. Here we have e power 2x. Then t square. Then t square. Check formula number 12. Formula number 12. Integral dx by 1 plus x square. Formula number 12. Then it will be equal to tan inverse of t plus c. Now replace the value of t. Tan inverse of t value is e power x plus c. This is the answer. First we simplified, got the final simplified format, then applied the formula, got the result. Antiderivative plus constant. So yeah, this is first method for integration using substitution. Next one, I hope I am not overloading you. Second problem, evaluate integrand sec x dx. This is method number 2. Sec x dx ன்னு வந்துச்சுன்னா sec x plus tan x equal to t. Let us assume sec x plus tan x is equal to t. When you differentiate sec x plus tan x, you will get the result. For sec x, you will get sec x tan x. For tan x, you will get secant square x dx. This is derivative. Then this will be equal to dt. Secant x tan x plus secant square x dx equal to dt. We have common term sec x in both the terms. So take this common sec x outside. Tan x plus sec x equal to dt. Sec x dx equal to dt by tan x sec x is already we have assigned equal to t. So dt by t. Sec x dx is equal to dt by t. Fine. So here sec x dx we have simplified by assuming t and dt. Now sec x is equal to dt by t. Differentiating dt by t, 1 by t into dt equal to 1 by t. 1 by t வந்து என்ன வரும்? Formula number 10. Formula. If you want, you can make a note because you are just starting now. Formula number 10. You make a note. So when you go through the problems, you can easily find out which formula we have used. 1 by t into dt can be integrated using the formula 10 as t plus c, which will be equal to log to the base e. Replace this t with the original value sec x plus tan x. Mod sec x plus tan x plus c. This is the result for integrating sec x dx. We have used formula number 10. Next problem, when I teach, you should not take notes. Otherwise, you will not understand. Okay. Copy, finished? Yes. Asha, Devakesh. Stop writing. See the slide. Don't write anything until I say. Please. So here, this is form number 3. Integrate of type p of x by ax square plus bx plus c. In the Mari, what to do? When p of x is a polynomial of degree 2 or more, then p of x by ax square plus bx plus c can be expressed as q of x plus r of x divided by ax square plus bx plus c. Any linear expression. R of x is equal to any linear expression. It is already there in your book. We'll see the formula. I mean, we will see the problem. X square plus x plus 1 divided by x square minus x equal to capital X plus b log mod of x minus 1 cube divided by mod x plus c. They have given the result also. So we have to arrive to this solution. Whatever formula we can use. The procedure is you have to convert the given integration to this format. Q of x plus r of x divided by ax square plus bx plus c. So in the formula again, integrate, listen. Otherwise, you will say, how ma'am you got this result? X square minus x plus x plus x minus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Yes, you are also plus 1. See, I have added two different terms. Minus xn plus x equal to 0. Minus 1 and plus 1 equal to 0. Chiriya, added minus x plus x, which is equal to 0, minus 1 plus x equal to 0. Avladhan. For splitting this expression. X square minus x. I'm taking these two plus. I'm adding this two x's. It becomes 2x. If I have minus 1 along with 1, again it will become 0. So we are supposed to split this minus 1 and 1. We'll add this minus 1 with 2x. The minus 1 is equal to 0. I am splitting this minus 1 and plus 1. At last, no other way, I have to add these two together. If you add 1 plus 1, I will get 2. Comfortably, I have divided into x square minus x. Now, I have three terms. grouped the two terms, made it as three terms. Now I can divide this function. X square minus x divided by x square minus x dx. In between you have plus. So again integrate. 2x minus 1 divided by x square minus x dx. Third term plus integrate 2 dx divided by x square minus x. You should not forget this denominator. Are you people listening? Yes? Fine. So now எனக்கு தெரியாது நான் டிவைட் மட்டும் தான் பண்ணிருக்கேன் இந்த எக்ஸ்பிரஷனை டிவைட் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் பார்த்தா I have numerator and denominator are same. So cross out this one. Now it becomes 1. In the second term, see x square minus x is there in the denominator. When you differentiate this, the result will be 2x minus 1. Is it not? For x square you will get 2x, for x you will get 1. 2x minus 1 results. Unfortunately, this term is in the format f dash of x divided by fx. Check your rules. Check your formula list. இந்த மாதிரி வந்து எந்த formula யூஸ் பண்ணணும்? எந்த formula? F dash of x divided by f of x. Okay va? அடுத்தது 2 dx by x square minus x. I cannot do anything with this last term. Keep it as it is. Plus integral 2 dx by x square minus x. Okay. Till this have you understood? Till this ஒரே ஒரு adjustment பண்ணிருக்கேன். இங்க minus x plus x ஆட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். And along with that I have added minus 1 plus 1. Mere adjustment. Okay, I'll give you time, don't worry. Next step. Equal to integrand 1 dx plus 2x minus 1 divided by x square minus x dx. As it is I am taking because I know the formula directly. Now 2 by x square minus x. I cannot do anything. So I am trying to simplify the last term. 2 by x square minus x dx. How to simplify this? என்ன பண்ணலாம் இங்க 2ங்கிறது constant. அப்ப bring this constant outside. It becomes 1 by x ரெண்டு இருக்கு. அப்ப take the common term outside. X minus 1 dx. Now I have 1 in the numerator. I am repeating. Please listen unless you won't understand. 2 integrand 1. I have 1 here. So again adjustment. This can be written as 0 plus 1 divided by x into x minus 1. This 0 can be written as minus 1 plus 1 minus x plus 1 divided by x into x minus 1. Again, this 2 results in 0. For 0, I have replaced with minus x plus 1. Fine. It's a mere adjustment. Dx. Now splitting these two. Splitting these two, again I will get equal to 2 x by x minus 1 dx. In between I have a plus. So இது மட்டும் remaining இருக்கு. அப்ப அதை என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Plus integrand 2 integrand 1 minus x divided by x into x minus 1 dx. Can you understand? 2. Now this x and x can be crossed out. If you take a minus out, then this becomes minus 2 x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 dx. Have any doubts till this? Check and tell me. I have taken minus out, so now I have changed the sign plus 2 as minus 2. Simplify பண்ணலாமா கடைசி ஸ்டெப்? Yes. You time to copy. Now 1 dx, when you integrate, it becomes x plus 2x minus 1 divided by x square minus x, which is in the form f dash of x divided by fx. Rule number 6. Rule number 6. So this gives you log e mod of x square minus x plus c. Okay. Now coming to third term, that is 2 integrand 1 by x minus 1 dx, which can be written as x minus 1 to the power minus 1. X minus 1 to the power minus 1. If you integrate, what will you get? If you integrate this, what will you get? X to the power minus 1. Answer me please, Varsha. Minus 1 plus 1. No.
0.
Huh? Yeah. அதனால இது இப்படியே விட்டுருங்க. இப்போ டைரக்டா இது 0 ஆக்காம ஒரு வேல்யூ வைக்க முடியுமா? ஃபார்முலா நம்பர் 10. Formula number 10 யூஸ் பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? Plus 2 into log e power e base x minus 1 plus c. வருமா? ஏன்னா x minus 1 to the power minus 1 எடுத்தா 0 ஆயிடும். ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணதுல யூஸே இருக்காது. அதனால again I am going to reconsider. I am using different formula. 2 log e mod x minus 1 minus இங்க now x minus 1 cancel out. You will have the same thing 1 by x dx. So minus 2 log to the base e mod x plus c. இந்த 4 terms को சேர்த்து ஒரு c add பண்றேன். சரியா? இப்போ it is not over. 2 log function கொடுத்தா log baseல differential நம்ம பார்த்துப்போம். இப்படி எழுதலாம். log of x minus 1 mod to the power square இப்படி போடலாம். முன்னாடி இருக்கிற power you can bring it to as power minus you can bring this to as power log x to the power 2 plus c. That's all. Your answer is complete. The same problem. Where I didn't have any extra space. Put it in the problem. அடுத்த ஸ்டெப் போறேன். log of a b கொடுத்தா log a plus log b அப்படின்னு படிச்சிருக்கோம் இல்லையா? using this formula log first term log second term இந்த ரெண்டையும் I have combined using product symbol. Again, log a minus log b can be written as log a divided by log b. This is another formula. Based on that, we have minus followed by a log and the function. Now I have got this as denominator. Using these two formulas, we've already used one more formula. Log a m is equal to m log a. Reverse we have learned in differentiation, logarithmic method. Okay. After taking log formula, x square minus x into x minus 1 whole square by x square. Still you can simplify this. Here we have x and x in common. Take x common term outside. It becomes x minus 1. Okay. Here we have x square. Cancel out x and combine this x minus 1 with x minus 1 the whole square. Then finally it becomes x minus 1 cube divided by x. We have got the final result, which is equivalent to the right hand side given in the question. That capital A, capital B are constants. Any constant. Definitely you will have doubt. Go through the problem again and tell me where you have doubt. இந்த ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் தான் இப்படி மற்றதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே அட்ஜஸ்ட்மெண்ட் இருக்காது. ஸ்ட்ரைட் அவே will be using the formula. நீ சொல்ல போனா இங்க அடுத்த ஸ்டெப்ஸ் எல்லாம் ரொம்ப ஈஸி. 3 problems, very easy problems. Then what happened to your camera, Weightage? Yes. Just copy it. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Go through பண்ணிட்டு if you're still not clear with the adjustments, you can ask the doubts in next class also. Don't carry over the doubts. Copy it. Mithun, write the formula number at the sides. Which formula number we have used here for your better understanding. Beginner, no?
Okay, ma'am.
Varsha, Devakesh completed. Copy the formulas, log-based formulas. Okay, now based on this formulas, we have converted the simplification. Very good, Mithun. What about Devakesh? Varsha, have you completed? Next form, for form number 4. If the question is in the form of 1 by a sin square x plus b cos square x plus c. This is next format. If this is the case, if the question is in this format, or 1 by a sin x plus cos x to the whole square. Sin x cos x இருக்கும் அவ்வளவுதான் ஒன்னு ஸ்கொயரா இருக்கணும் இல்லைன்னா whole square இருக்கணும். This is the case. Then the procedure, divide numerator and denominator by cos square x. Both numerator and denominator by cos square x. Replace secant square x in denominator. N represents numerator. E means denominator. Yeah. So replace secant square x present in denominator by 1 plus tan square x. Okay. Next, third step. Substitute tan x equal to t. Wherever you have tan, replace it with t. And replace secant square x dx by dt. Secant square x dx by dt. Right? You see the problem? First divide by cos square x, then replace secant square x by 1 plus tan square x in denominator, and at last tan Tan x replaced with t, secant square x replaced with dt. dx by 2 plus 3 cos square x. Cos square x மட்டும் இருக்கிறது. Okay, we will divide both numerator and denominator by cos square x. 1 by cos square x dx by 2 by cos square x plus 3 cos square x by cos square x. Okay, totally divided. You have two terms in the denominator, separately divide the two terms. Next, what happens? 1 by cos square x can be replaced as secant square x divided by here 2 secant square x plus cos square x and cos square x will get cancelled. You get 3. What is the second step? Replace secant square x dx in the denominator. Correct? You have secant square in both numerator and denominator. Don't touch which is in the numerator. Just to replace secant square in the denominator. After replacing, what will you get? dx divided by 2 into 1 plus tan square x plus 3. Bring this 2 inside. What happens? Secant square x dx divided by 2 plus tan square x plus 3, which will be equal to secant square x dx divided by 5 plus tan square x. அடுத்து என்ன பண்றோம்? Third step என்ன? Substitute secant square x, substitute tan x equal to t. Third step, your first step we apply divide by cos square. Your second step apply. The third step, what will you do? Substitute tan x equal to t. Okay. Differential of tan x secant square x. After differentiating dx, you will get dx equal to dt. So this is how we have to replace. Now after replacing, we get equal to by 2 secant square x by 5. Copied version. After replacing, it will be equal to 1 by 2. Replace secant square x dx by dt. Divided by, replace all tan x by t. This will be equal to t square plus square root of 5 by 2 square I gave one extra formula, no, 14th formula. You have to use that formula. Can you read the formula for me? Last formula. Is it match with that question? dt by x square plus a square. 14th formula. I told this is an extra formula. No problem, leave it. The result will be equal to, after this, the result will be equal to half dt by t square plus root of 5 by 2 square can be written as 1 by 2 into 1 by a is the formula. So 1 by root of 5 by 2 tan inverse of t by root of 5 by 2 plus c, which again can be written as 1 by root 2 into root 2 into root 2 by root 5 tan inverse of tan x divided by root 2 by 2 plus c. Roughly reciprocal root 5 by 2 I have brought the denominator to upside. Okay, I've taken the reciprocal, that's it. So this 2 I have split it into 2. Root 2 into root 2 is equal to 2. So I can cross out this root 2 and multiply this root 2 into root 5. The result will be 1 by root 10. Tan inverse of tan x by root 5 by 2 plus c. This is the result. Akshay, can you, after copying, can you repeat the 3 steps? Divide by cos square x. Yes? Divide by cos square x.
Divide by cos square x and substitute secant square x by 1 plus tan square x.
Yes. Third step.
Third step, we have to substitute tan x equal to t and secant square x dx equal to dt.
Okay, fine. That's all. So if I give you one problem, can you do it at home? Same like, similar, same procedure, 3 steps.
Yes, right.
Okay, try it, that's all. Okay, complete it, I'll give you the sum. Complete this slide.
Completed.
Okay. The sum. Take the sum, second one. Integrate dx by 1 plus 3 cos square x. 1 plus 3 cos square x. Same 3 steps. Divide by cos square x, replace secant square x by 1 plus tan square x, and at last substitute.